the idea of the tent is based on a very simple realization that we had early on when COVID hit. And that is, amidst all the disinformation, the infodemic that we had, one thing has always remained clear, and that is outdoors is more safe than indoors. And so for that reason, early on in the pandemic, we decided to postpone a whole season. And that freed us all to think about what would be an opportunity to come up with a new business model and with the new artistic product. And so then it occurred to us that there is something about circus performers that is very gritty. It doesn't matter what kind of world war or depression or human holocaust there was, the artists of the theater, of the circus, found a way to pitch their circus by the railroad station in the worst times in history. And there's something about that grit and perseverance that spoke to us. So the first thing to do was to engage a team of epidemiologists led by Carlos Del Rio. I think everybody know the name. And John Halpert from Grady, Howard Palevsky, who is on our board of directors, and other folks. And it allowed us to really connect with those institutions as well as with Oglethorpe University about this idea, this ethos of the show must go on that really grabbed the company and grabbed the artists and it grabbed the audience.
Wondering if y'all are plugged into the conversation about how the opera and the ballet fit into the conversation of bringing in international investment.
Creating a path for safe live performances is piquing the interest of companies in Europe and other parts of the world. As a matter of fact, we were invited recently by Opera Europa, which is the parent organization of all opera companies in Europe, to present in Europe some of the protocols that we created here. So the keynote speakers for that conference include 3 companies, Venice, Madrid, and Atlanta.
In terms of the remarkable efforts that you're making across the industry here, what is the future? What is it about this time that you would like to see remain with us?
And that's a story of a very famous violin player, Itzhak Perlman. And in 1995, Perlman was performing in Lincoln Center in Avery Fisher Hall. And he got on stage playing a major symphony where he was featured. And the very first thing that happened is that his string, one of his 4 strings, popped. And he started playing and modulating and playing down and up the octave, recomposing the whole thing. And it was incredible. The audience just burst into applause. It was an amazing evening. And at the end of it, he said to the audience, sometimes it is the artist's task to find how much music you can still make with what you have left. So what do we have left? That's the question. And how much music, how much theater, how much arts can we do with it? And it's been amazing to see the innovation from drive-in Nutcracker to singing telegrams to shows in a garage, in a parking garage in Detroit, to the big tent. And I think that a lot of those innovations created new art forms for a new generation. And some of them will stay with us. They taught us a lot about the vulnerability of our organizations. And moving forward, we're going to take those lessons, apply them, and move forward with great energy. That's all we can do.